I'm a ceramic artist and mark making is a key feature of my work. I like marks that are dynamic and spontaneous. Sometimes I use brushes, but mostly I use things that I found or tools that I've made myself. Nature's a huge source of inspiration, and when I go out for walks, I'm always on the lookout for things that could be used for mark making or to make tools. Pretty much anything dipped in ink and brushed on paper will make a mark of some description, and it's amazing what you can find when you get outdoors. I'm particularly looking for things that have interesting shapes or textures, and there's texture everywhere. Some things are soft, others are scratchy, some have interesting shapes that can be used to print with, and in autumn especially you can find a lot on the ground. Once I've finished collecting materials, I take everything back to the studio, and sticks are great for making handles for mark making tools. A simple way to make a natural mark making tool is to take a stick, take a feather or something else you'll use for mark making, take a piece of string or a rubber band and make sure you tie it quite tight so that it doesn't fall off. And in a few minutes, you'll have something to experiment with. You can do this with anything: fern, seeds, moss, anything that can be tied to the end of a stick. The next thing is to dip your stick in ink, take a piece of paper and start experimenting. You can be completely playful when doing this. It doesn't really matter what the end result is at this stage. You can try brushing in different directions. You can work quickly or slowly. When I'm having a mark making session, I get completely absorbed, and sometimes I'll drag the tool across the paper using short brush strokes. Or other times, if something has an interesting shape, I might try dipping it into the ink and printing with it to see what happens. Once I've experimented with a variety of different tools, I put everything together to see which ones I want to develop further. In some cases, I might cut particular sections out of the paper to focus on those patterns. Next, I need to work out how the marks will look on clay. Not all the tools that work on paper will transfer successfully to clay, so this is a different stage of testing and experimentation. And it takes time to develop each pattern before it becomes part of my ceramics collection.